Today we're gonna do something a little different. Hypnotize our viewers. While not everyone responds to hypnosis, will show you how it can be done with examples and explanations. So go find a nice quiet place where you can watch this without distractions. That means no watching while driving, flying an airplane, performing surgery, and that kind of thing. Also, as we'll be using hypnotic visuals in this video, please don't try this if you are epileptic or suffer from seizures. Okay, did you find a nice quiet place? Good, let's get started. First, we just want to make sure we have your full attention, and then we want to create a feeling of relaxation around you. We'd like you to feel like you're being enveloped by a warm blanket, and under this blanket you feel completely de-stressed and full of positive emotions. You'll feel your body getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and your eyes seeming to droop. We're going to present to you a spiral. We want you to concentrate on this image as it moves, and you should keep your focus on the middle of the spiral. If at any time you feel your eyes closing, let them close. Just allow yourself to float away. Okay, let's begin. Now you're relaxed. Just allow yourself to be taken around and around with a spiral in front of you. You're breathing slowly. Breathe in, breathe out. Imagine these deep breaths are perfectly in time with the movements of the spiral. With each breath, you feel all the stress in your body move away from you. Keep breathing, slowly in and out, and all that stress is just floating out of your body. Now, you're in tune with the spiral. Your breathing is perfectly aligned with it. Watch how it moves. Notice its color. Feel its warmth. You're becoming more relaxed and more relaxed. The more you stare into the middle of this image, the more you feel it takes your stress away. That's good. Just allow yourself to be consumed by the movements and your slow and steady breathing. The more you let yourself go, the better it feels, and you are at one with the spiral. The room around you is starting to diminish. Your worries, your anxieties, all the noise in your head before you started on this journey are slowly fading away. Let them go. Just breathe and relax. You're going deeper and deeper into this pleasant feeling of relaxation. You want to go even deeper in, toward a perfect state of calm. Not because you're being told to feel this way, but because you want it. You want to submit fully to this calm. You're doing great. And so just keep breathing and don't let anything take you away from this image. Okay, so rub your eyes. We hope we made you feel pretty relaxed. This stage is not about completely putting a person under, but creating a calm atmosphere. You can't just expect the person to come in off the street and immediately feel entranced. This is sometimes called the relaxation phase. It's also known as the induction part of the process and should only result in a light trance for the person being hypnotized. It's intended to relax the minded body, while the dreamlike voice should provide a feeling of safety and assurance. The voice makes no big demands, just pleasantly asks you to submit to the sounds and the image. Doctors say focused breathing is good for us on many levels, but one thing it does is help separate a person from the outside world, or whatever anxieties that person has on their mind. It brings on a meditative state. The eyes are also focused on the image, and because that image reliably moves in a certain way, it can become mesmerizing. In the case of a spiral, it seems to take the person deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. The experts say that some people might get into it within a minute or two, but for others, it might take quite a bit longer. But hopefully the measured breathing and hypnotic image, along with the soft reassurances, will chill your person out quickly. What you might see at this stage, something called the hypnoidal state, is their eyes becoming heavy or at the eyelids fluttering. By the way, there's no hard and fast rule as to what you might say. You just want that person to focus and feel relaxed. Now for the next stage, where we go even deeper. Soon, I'm going to start to count down from 10. After each number, you're going to feel yourself plunging deeper and deeper into perfect relaxation. You'll become sleepy as I get closer to 0, but you won't fall asleep. With each count, I want you to allow yourself to become more at ease. You'll edge closer and closer to a pure feeling of calm. Keep that breathing steady. You're doing just fine. Now I'm going to start counting down. You can close your eyes now. Keep this spiral in your thoughts if you want, or just let images or light flicker. 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing slowly. You're going deeper and deeper with every number, every breath. 7, 6, 5, Now you're deeper, even more relaxed. Every muscle in your body is perfectly rested. You're wrapped inside your imaginary blanket, going deeper and deeper. You can feel the muscles in your face relax. Your hands and arms are heavy. 4, 3, even deeper now, deeper than before. Because the more you plunge, the better you feel. Now we're going to go even further. You are letting go. With another deep breath, we're going all the way down. 2. You're almost there, feeling as relaxed as you can be. Take another slow, deep breath and exhale. You're plunging lower, getting heavier and heavier, going further down, further down. Your body completely relaxed. 1. You're there. Counting down is used a lot in hypnosis because it signifies being taken to a place you want to go, which is complete relaxation. When the countdown stops, the person should be open to suggestion, almost under a kind of spell. There's no rule regarding how many numbers you should use or how much you should speak between those numbers, but you should reassure the person that they are relaxed and in a good place, heading toward an even deeper state of relaxation. The person might get interrupted with all kinds of thoughts during the stage, but that's normal. Like seasoned meditators do, they just move on and keep counting. They might have started now to close their eyes, which is good. Once a person is at the end of this deepening state, you can then start with the suggestions. We looked at a number of popular hypnotism videos for stopping smoking and have come up with our very own version of the script. We might not be as good as the professionals, but you'll get an idea of what such a script should look like. Now, you're gonna remember yourself as a much younger person. You're walking through a large garden, a place you loved when you were a child. It's a beautiful summer's day. The warm wind is blowing gently on your body and you can smell the flowers around you. Just stay in this moment for a while, imagining these pleasant smells and the fine summer weather. Now, you're walking to the bottom of that garden, and the smell of cigarette smoke interrupts your moment of beauty. It's bellowing from somewhere in the distance. You walk toward it only to find among the flowers piles of ugly, smoldering cigarette butts. Then you remember the first time you ever picked up one of these things and put it in your mouth. That foul taste that overwhelmed all the other tastes and smells. How the smoke burnt your lungs. How your fingers yellowed because of the nicotine. This was not a pleasant feeling. You're now trying to think of why you did such a thing in the first place. The garden beyond the smoke where you found yourself is still beautiful, but obscured by this terrible haze. Try to imagine why you picked up that first cigarette. These things now disgust you. They not only smell awful, but you understand how bad they are for your health. They're the reason for your harmony in this wonderful place being upset. You're not going to smoke one of these things again. You're free of them now, and you can walk back up to the top of the garden and take in those sweet smells again. With that warm wind blowing against your clear skin, you've left that smoke for good. It's a perfect day. This is just an example of how a person might be asked to visualize a situation in which they imagine something beautiful in the past, which suddenly becomes way less beautiful because of the problem in their life. In this case, smoking. We took the person back into the past, as such regression might help a person to understand why they started smoking in the first place. Regression is used in hypnosis, often to help a person to remember an event that had some profound importance. These thoughts might have been lost to that person but came back in the trance state. When they come out of the trance, they might not remember exactly where they were taken, but the suggestion might have stuck. That's successful hypnosis. This part doesn't have to happen at all, and you can use the first deepening stages on yourself or on others for simply helping you relax and take a break from the hustle and bustle of life. It's a kind of controlled breathing exercise in a meditative state. While some of you might think it's unscientific, the U.S. National Institutes of Health says there's evidence it works for a number of problems related to well-being or lack thereof. In one paper, researchers wrote, evidence from randomized controlled trials indicates that hypnosis, relaxation, and meditation techniques can reduce anxiety, particularly that related to stressful situations. They also wrote that it might help with bad habits, chronic pain, and phobias, but said the best results often come from being practiced not just once but often. Now, let's see the best way to come out of hypnosis. All the suggestions you've heard, you're gonna follow. You know they're good for you and you have the confidence to follow them. It's within your power to do the right thing. In a moment, I'm gonna count to 3. As I count, you are gradually going to awake. At 3, you'll be fully awake and feel alert and well. Okay, so slowly I'll count. 1. You're becoming aware of the room around you. 2. You're now more alert. 3. You're fully awake. And that's it. But as we said, there are many ways to do this, and the techniques can differ a lot. You get the picture though. If you're doing this on yourself, you can replace the you with an I. Obviously, to get to a trance-like state, you won't be listening to you talk to yourself, but a recording of yourself. Now, you go watch our other video, How to Lucid Dream in Your Sleep in 3 minutes, and like, share, and subscribe. Now wake back up, and we'll see you next time.